Guests, please be seated. I now invite Uncle Lewis O'Brien, Aboriginal Elder for the Kaurna people, for a welcome to country.
Marawichanga, Ghana Miana no Wangani, Mani na Bundi Ghana Yatana, Naibiriko, Mankalagala, Tandanya, Mianaku, Nature Yungandalia, Nature Yakanadalia, Padne Adlu Wadu. On behalf of the Ghana people, I welcome you all to Ghana country, and I do this ambassador of the Adelaide Plains people. My brothers, my sisters, let's walk together in harmony. Natalia.
Thank you very much, Uncle Lewis. I would now like to introduce Professor Martin Westwell, Chief Executive of the SACE Board of South Australia.
Thank you, Mr. Ronan, and thank you, Uncle Lewis. Your Excellency, the Honourable Hugh Van Ley, Governor of South Australia, and Mrs. Lanley, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, our highest achieving students from 2018, welcome to the 2019 SACE Merit Ceremony. Students, today is a celebration of your success. You have worked extremely hard to achieve your SACE and your own personal successes. The SACE is a qualification for everyone and allows all students a chance to succeed in whatever pathway they choose. The SACE is many things, but it's not a competition. The SACE certificate allows each student to shape their own learning to show us and show the world who they are. The SACE is a qualification that is preparing students for life, how to be agile and innovative thinkers, how they can apply their knowledge to solve problems. Through the SACE, they are developing the personal capabilities and skills that they will need to be successful in the 21st century. I personally congratulate all students today for your commitment to learning and your resilience for getting through Year 12. It's no easy feat to complete the SACE. This is your special day, so please enjoy it. I'd like to invite Ms. Jane Danvers, the presiding member of the SACE Board, to address us. Please welcome Ms. Danvers.
Good morning, everyone. Your Excellency, the Honourable Hugh Van Ley, Governor of South Australia, and Mrs. Ley, the Honourable John Gardner MP, Minister for Education, leaders and principals from all of our schooling sectors, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the young people here today with their families and friends. It gives me great pleasure to welcome all of you to the SACE Merit Ceremony to celebrate the outstanding achievements of the class of 2018. This event, which is an icon event in South Australia, something that has a rich history, is made possible through the generosity of His Excellence, the Governor of South Australia, who has welcomed us into his beautiful grounds today. I thank His Excellency for continuing the 31-year tradition of the SACE Merit Ceremonies taking place on these grounds, and also for agreeing to officiate at this event. As the presiding member of the SACE Board of South Australia, I am proud to be associated with this tradition and to see it continue here today. In each of this event's 31 years, young people have emerged from the gates of Government House along a path to become our state's leading lights. The class of 2018 is part of a special milestone as it represents the 8th group of students to complete the updated SACE that was introduced in 2011. More than 112,000 students have successfully completed this SACE qualification, which is more rigorous than the previous certificate. Through this SACE, both excellence and equity have improved. More students are achieving merits, many more students are going on to tertiary study, and historic rises in achievement have been recorded among disadvantaged groups. Today's ceremony program recognises student achievement in a range of disciplines. The The program reflects the breadth of study available in the SACE, which in turn reflects the diversity of interests and aspirations of our young people. This celebration of excellence would not be possible without the assistance of many people and organisations that enthusiastically support education in our state. We are honoured that a number of distinguished guest presenters have accepted our invitation to present merit certificates in each of the learning area marquees today. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank these guest presenters and provide a brief outline of their significant contributions to our community. Merit certificates in the arts learning area will be presented by Rosalba Clemente, the head of acting at Flinders University Drama Centre. Rosalba was trained at NIDA and won a number of awards for her work as an actress and director, and more recently as a playwright, winning the prestigious Rodney Seaborn Award for her first play. She was chair of the Theatre Board at Australia Council and the first female artistic director of the South Australian Theatre Company. Merit certificates in the Business, Enterprise and Technology will be presented by Professor Anton van den Hengel, Director and founding member of the Australian Institute for Machine Learning. Professor van den Hengel and his team have developed world-leading methods in a range of areas within computer vision and machine learning. Merit certificates in the English and Languages Learning area will be presented by Linda de Koning, General Manager of Writers SA, a not-for-profit organisation that aims to foster, develop and promote writers and writing for all ages and skills levels. With a focus on arts management, Linda has worked for organisations including the Patch Theatre Company, the Ausasia Festival, Adelaide Festival Centre and the Riverland Youth Theatre. Merit certificates in the Health and Physical Education Learning area will be presented by Nick Winter, a member of the reigning Big Bash champions, the Adelaide Strikers. Nick burst onto the cricket scene at first-class level for South Australia last summer, where he was named runner-up Sheffield Shield Player of the Year. Merit certificates in the Humanities and Social Sciences learning areas will be presented by Callum Hahn, an award-winning chef and co-founder of the Sprout Cooking School. Callum honed his craft from a young age, having worked in several restaurants in South Australia and Victoria, starting when he was 14. He is well known for his varied media roles, including his current hosting duties on Channel 7's SA Weekender, his second place in MasterChef Australia in 2010, and winning MasterChef All-Stars in 2012. Merit certificates in mathematics will be presented by Flavia Tata Nardini, the Chief Executive Officer and founder of Fleet. Flavia began her career at the European Space Agency as a propulsion test engineer before joining TNO, the Netherlands Organisation for Applied Scientific Research, to work on advanced space propulsion projects. In 2015, Flavia co-founded Fleet, a connectivity company based in Adelaide. Dr. Anita Collins will present merit certificates for the Research Project Learning area. Dr. Collins is an award-winning educator, researcher and writer in the field of brain development and music learning. She is internationally recognised for her unique work in translating the scientific research of neuroscientists and psychologists to everyday parents, teachers and students. Merit certificates for the research project will also be presented by Professor Deborah White, Director of Cancer Research at SAMRI. Her research focus is on the precision medicine in acute lymphoblastic leukemia. She is also Professor in Medicine, Paediatrics and Sciences at the University of Adelaide, a National Health and Medical Research Council RD Wright Fellow and a Beat Cancer Principal Research Fellow. I sincerely thank on behalf of the SACE board each of these presenters who have taken the time from their very busy schedules to help us celebrate the outstanding achievement of our young South Australian students. I would like to thank our sponsors for their ongoing support of this celebration, the Adelaide City Council, Nippy's Fruit Juices, St John's Ambulance and Santos. And a special thanks to Brighton Secondary School, Marriotteville High School, Playford International College, Woodville High School, and Emmanuel College, whose students have so kindly provided the musical backdrop to this celebration. I would also like to thank all of those who contribute to the organisation of the SACE Merit Ceremony, the wonderful staff of Government House, and my colleagues from the SACE Board who are assisting us today. I am now honoured to invite His Excellency, the Honourable Hugh Van Ley, Governor of South Australia, to speak to us and to present the Governor of South Australia commendations. Please welcome His Excellency.
Well, good morning all, and welcome to the Government House. You can't ask for a better day than this. I'd like to start by acknowledging our Minister, the Honourable John Gardner, Minister for Education, Dr. Susan Close, the Shadow Minister for Education, Ms. Jane Danvers, presiding members, SACE Board of South Australia, Professor Martin Westwell, Chief Executive, principals, school leaders, teachers, parents, distinguished guests, all the students, and merit recipients, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land that we're gathering here this morning, the Kaurna people, and we respect their spiritual relationship with the country, and I thank Uncle Lewis for his gracious welcome to the country. Ladies and gentlemen, my wife Lan and I welcome you all to the Government House on this magnificent morning, and a special welcome to those who have travelled afar to be here with us today. This merit ceremony is an event that Lan and I are looking forward to attend each and every year. There's nothing more inspiring than to see young people who have excelled and are about to launch themselves into the next exciting phase of their lives. I offer our heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you for your achievements. You have shown great commitment to your studies and individual development. You have set goals and achieved them well. Enjoy the moment. I'm pleased to also present today 25 Governors' Commendation Awards. These commendations are for academic excellence and contribution to the community. These awards also acknowledge the Aboriginal student with the best overall performance in their SACE studies and the students with the best overall performance in their modified SACE studies. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my own life journey has been a journey of discovery as a young refugee from Vietnam, arriving in Australia in my early 20s, not much older than many of you here on this row here. We arrived here with a little more than a suitcase filled with dreams, and that's all we had. But that experience has shown me that we are the masters of our own destiny. It's instilled in me a strong desire to give back and serve my community. Living in Australia has made Lan and I very grateful to be part of this society which is so generous, so open and inclusive, and willing to give people a fair go. We are fortunate to live in the most inclusive multicultural society in the world. Indeed, we are the envy of much of the world because here our difference defines us and not divide us. To all the students here today, you are part of that story as you navigate your new chapter of your lives. Your school success, the academic success, has provided a firm foundation for you to become the future leaders and shapers of our community, of our nation, and I wish you well. As you go about your lives and take each big step, you have the opportunity to live your lives with a purpose and with a passion. Treat others in a spirit of friendship, respect, fairness, compassion, and humanity. In that way, we honor the legacies of those who have pioneered our country, our state. Of course, there are many people who have helped you along your journeys. And to all the parents, I would like to thank each and every one of you for your support, your guidance through the triumphs as well as challenges, for being there, offering your unconditional love and encouraging, guiding and providing the wisdom and insight of your life experience. And as a father of 2 sons who completed SACE and went on to follow a fulfilling careers, I know it's not an easy task. It's not an easy job, particularly with the pressure on young people today. You want the best for them, but you can't live their lives for them. I'm sure you are all very proud of their achievements here. I also thank SACE Board and all the teachers, principals, school leaders, and who have inspired our students to achieve their best. Your role has been critical in providing our students with a firm foundation to excel in their studies. So to all the students, the next part of your life story is about to begin. Whether there's more study, a job, travel, or other adventures, I wish you all well for that future. Thank you.
Just before we announce the commendations, I'd also like to thank one of our sponsors, Bank SA, who have also been a supporter of the merit ceremony today. Your Excellency, I have the great pleasure in presenting the students who are recipients of the Governor of South Australian Commendations. I'm pleased to introduce Philippa Atkins. Philippa has achieved 2 merits in physics and the research project. Philippa is an elite sportswoman who has represented South Australia and Australia in softball and was a key part of the Australian team that won the Under-19 Friendship Series. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating Philippa Atkins. Your Excellency, Isabella Bradford has achieved 5 merits in drama, English, physical education, research project, and society and culture. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Isabella. Your Excellency, I'm pleased to introduce Tristan Camilleri. Tristan has achieved 3 merits in chemistry, mathematical methods, and the research project. Tristan is dedicated to athletics and in particular to the sport of race walking, representing South Australia 21 times. Ladies and gentlemen, Tristan Camilleri. Your Excellency, Heidi Collins is our next commendation recipient. Heidi has achieved 2 merits in outdoor education and the research project. Heidi led a number of school fundraising events for Road Raise, Beanies for Brain Cancer and Canteen Bandanas. She's an active member of her community, volunteering at West Kerr, Rest Haven, Food Bank, Ronald McDonald House, Mount Barker Lifestyle Aged Care Home, and the Cerebral Palsy Alliance. Unfortunately, Heidi cannot be with us today, but ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Heidi. Your Excellency, I'm pleased to introduce Daniela Cook. Danielle has achieved a merit in the research project and she's been an excellent mentor for younger students, motivating and supporting students at college events such as aquatics and athletics carnivals. Danielle has volunteered to make soup for the less fortunate in her school community and regularly visited a local elderly care home to provide company for the residents. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniela Cook. Your Excellency, Bethany Cross has achieved merit in biology, English, literary studies and physics. Bethany held leadership positions in both music and sport and is a state representative in athletics. Bethany also spent time in a Fijian village helping to build water tanks and assisting children with their English skills. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Bethany Cross. Your Excellency, I'm pleased to introduce Caleb Crowden. Caleb has been an inspirational school leader and demonstrated that cerebral palsy is no barrier to success. He has represented South Australia in multiple national competitions in wheelchair basketball and table tennis. He captained the South Australian table tennis team at the Pacific Games, winning 2 gold medals in singles and a bronze in the team event. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Caleb Crowden. Your Excellency, I'm pleased to introduce Annalise Delic. Annalise achieved a merit in modern history, and she's a passionate and confident communicator who enjoys public speaking. She attended the State Constitutional Convention, where she put forward a case for Australia becoming a republic. She was also selected to attend the National Constitutional Convention in Canberra as part of a 12-person South Australian delegation. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Annalise Delic. Your Excellency, Matthew Giddings has achieved 6 merits in biology, chemistry, mathematical methods, specialist maths, physics, and the research project. Matthew has had a stellar academic career during all of his schooling and achieved several commendable results in a variety of mathematics competitions. He was a college chess champion and is an accomplished pianist. Matthew also volunteered on a regular basis at the Regis Aged Care Facility in Kingswood, providing emotional support to elderly residents and organising a range of engaging activities. Ladies and gentlemen, Matthew Giddings. Your Excellency, I'm pleased to introduce Kieran Hammond. Kieran was a head prefect who was actively involved in college life. He is a junior scout leader and a member of the Lone Scout group as a venturer. Sport is a very important part of Kieran's life, particularly hockey and cricket, where he played in the college's first 11. Coached indoor hockey at school and represented the under-18 South Australian hockey squad. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Kieran Hammond. Your Excellency, I'm pleased to introduce Amy Hain. Amy has achieved a merit in general mathematics and was a college leader who led Girls Being Girls, a weekly lunchtime group that mentors middle school girls to help them feel comfortable in their transition to high school. Amy is a singer, an artist, a dancer, and has been a member of the Dance Fusion Dance School in Harndorf for 12 years. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Amy Hain. Your Excellency, I'm pleased to introduce Josephine Matthias. Josephine has achieved a merit in the research project. She was a senior member of the school's concert band and stage band, where she led the percussion section. She's a leader in her church's youth group and represented South Australia in the National Youth Conference for the Lutheran Church of Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, Josephine Matthias. Your Excellency, I'm pleased to introduce Anjana Prabhu. Anjana has achieved a merit in the research project and was head girl and a member of the college's debating team for 3 years. She was an active advocate for the safe use of social media and developed a programme to raise awareness with younger year levels about mental health issues. Ladies and gentlemen, Anjana Prabhu. Your Excellency, I'm pleased to introduce Sebastian Ritchie. Sebastian has achieved 2 merits in chemistry and physics and was the senior leader of the college, captain of the squash, and member of the social justice group. He excelled in theatre arts and was named Most Valuable Performer Award. Ladies and gentlemen, Sebastian Ritchie. Your Excellency, I'm pleased to introduce Tara Rosetta. Tara has achieved a merit in the research project and was head girl who tirelessly raised awareness about social justice issues with her peers. Tara was an active member in the Hutt Street Walk a Mile in My Boots and the college's Indigenous Garden Club. She made a substantial contribution to student and staff welfare through her work on International Women's Day, Harmony Day, and Are You OK Day. Ladies and gentlemen, Tara Rosetta. Your Excellency, Ella Schultz, in her role as head girl prefect, Ella was a strong advocate for students and their well-being, working alongside staff to improve the quality of grounds and facilities. Ella champions her community through a variety of volunteer activities, including conducting demonstrations and tours for visitors at Loxton's historical Village Alive Days. Ella has coached both netball and basketball teams and instructed beginners how to umpire. Ladies and gentlemen, Ella Schultz. Your Excellency, I'm pleased to introduce Elijah Schutz. Elijah has achieved 5 merits in chemistry, mathematical methods, specialist maths, physics, and the research project. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Elijah Schultz. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Bridie Squire. Bridie received 2 merits in biology and English. In 2018, Bridie presented a reflection on her Mercy pilgrimage to Dublin to the Alliance of Girls' Schools Australasia as part of school visits at the National Conference. Bridie has played for the college's netball, volleyball, touch football and the inaugural AFL football teams. She's a member of the Kathleen Short Ballet School and Adelaide University soccer team. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Bridie Squire. Your Excellency, Georgia Thomas, who is our next commendation recipient, is unavailable to be here today. Georgia was state debating champion who took part in multiple speaking competitions. She was the public relations and community liaison officer for the student-run Gay, Lesbian or Whatever committee. A YMCA youth ambassador, and she was also involved in the Youth Parliament, Rotary Youth Programme of Enrichment and Australian Business Week. In her absence, please congratulate Georgia. Your Excellency, I'm pleased to introduce Isaac Turner. Isaac was the college captain and has represented Adelaide at national conferences for his roles in the Young Christian Workers Leadership Team and the Young Christian Students Group. He has started a local soup kitchen, supported Fred's Van, and initiated multiple fundraising campaigns, including creating Beans Benefit, where he has a team of students who sell iced coffee to raise money in the aid of the soup kitchen. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Isaac Turner. Your Excellency, I'm pleased to introduce Braden Walsh. Braden has achieved 5 merits in English Literary Studies, Mathematical Methods, Specialist Mathematics, Physics and the Research Project. Braden has been an outstanding peer mentor who has generously shared his skills and experience, volunteering for many student-led initiatives. In 2018, he represented the college at the National Youth Science Forum. Ladies and gentlemen, Braden Walsh. Your Excellence, I'm pleased to introduce Yaki Wei. Yaki has achieved a merit in biology, and her achievement, service and commitment to the school has been exemplary throughout her secondary school career. She's been an active member of the Student Representative Council and also volunteered at Rest Haven and at World Vision. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Yaki Wei. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Eliza Wright. Eliza achieved a merit in the research project and is a confident and passionate public speaker. She's assisted in running community assemblies such as Remembrance Day and Anzac Day, and as Senior President of the Student Representative Council, Eliza has facilitated a number of fundraising events and organised weekly lunchtime sporting competitions for secondary students. Eliza was a sporting house captain who earned a number of medals at school and regional sports days. She has excelled in netball. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Eliza Wright. Your Excellency, it's now my great pleasure to introduce Tobias Turner. Tobias is recipient of the 2018 Governor of South Australia Commendation for Aboriginal Student SACE Excellent Award. We are honoured that His Excellency is presenting this significant award to the Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander student as a best overall performance in the SACE last year. Tobias is also a recipient of the Governor of South Australia Commendation Excellence Award. He's played a key leadership role in the development of the college's Aboriginal and Torres Strait Island community and their policies and practices. Tobias has been a mentor supporting students and staff regarding Aboriginal perspectives within the community, within the curriculum and the Reconciliation Action Plan Committee. He also works with Language Group, who have been promoting the Kaurna language and have been involved in consultation across sectors regarding appropriate use, spelling and signage of language. Please join me in congratulating Tobias Turner. Your Excellency, it's my great pleasure to introduce Adele Solomon. Adele is the 2018 recipient of the Governor of South Australia Commendation for Excellence using Modified SACE. Students studying modified subjects are able to achieve excellence in their SACE studies as they strive to achieve their individual learning goals. Adele has undertaken work experience at Harris Real Estate, where she won the company's Top Team Player Award 2 years in a row. She achieved a Certificate 1 in hospitality and worked in the school community cafe, learning a range of skills. She was a participant in the Foundation 21 Dream Ride in the United States and is a keen dancer, performing at various community functions with essential talent. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Adele Solomon. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the presentation of the 2018 Governor of South Australia Commendations. Thank you, Your Excellency, and Ms Danvers for presenting these awards. Please join with me again in congratulating all of the students who have received these prestigious awards. We now invite the Honourable John Gardner, Minister for Education, to present the Tennyson Medal. Please welcome the Minister.
Thank you very much, Martin, to His Excellency, the Honourable Hugh Van Ley, Governor of South Australia, and Mrs Ley, parliamentary colleagues, distinguished guests, graduates, families. It's an absolute pleasure to be here to celebrate in your achievements, because this is really your day. To Uncle Lewis O'Brien, thank you for that gracious welcome to country, and also for the work that you do over many years. You've done over many years supporting education here in South Australia, and it's wonderful to see a young student picking up that Kaurna language that we speak about so often. Ladies and gentlemen, it couldn't be a greater pleasure than to celebrate the achievements of these fine young South Australians as we are today. Looking across this crowd, we see so many young people, some of whom have overcome significant adversity to achieve what they have achieved. 900 Merit Certificate recipients across South Australia in 1,100 merit subjects. The successes that you are achieving today are an opportunity for you all, and I commend you for that. It gives me extraordinary confidence in the future of South Australia when we meet these young people, and what we've seen on the stage today is just a sample of those achievements. For those who have supported the graduates, the families, the parents, the carers, loved ones and friends, they've fed you, they've watered you, they've nurtured you, and they've supported you. Year 12 can be a challenging time, and I know that all of the graduates are very grateful for that support, and on behalf of the government, we are also grateful for you. So to all of those parents and friends and family, I think today you can see that your efforts are being well rewarded by these achievements. Now, I have the great honour today of being able to present the 2018 Tennyson Medal. The Tennyson Medal was established by former South Australian Governor Lord Tennyson in 1901 to encourage the study of English literature. And the medal is presented each year to the student who achieves the highest mark in English studies. It's my pleasure to present the Tennyson Medal for 2018 to Cyril Sargi. Cyril attended Ross Trevor College, where he achieved 4 SACE subject merits. He credits his success in Year 12 studies to the influence of his parents, who placed importance on developing language and oratory skills from an early age and helped him to discover a passion for English. His English teachers of 4 years, Maria de Yeso and Tanya Guerin, were also integral in his success, encouraging him to look at texts from various vantage points and facilitating an environment where creativity could flourish. I'm told that Cyril's favourite text is Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov. I don't know why everyone's laughing all of a sudden. His favourite subject was psychology, both of which he felt provided a unique and yet complementary analysis of the human condition. Cyril's advice to the class of 2019 was to have at least as much fun as you have work. The experiences and relationships you form through your education are what will impact your life the most, and that's great wisdom coming from a young man. Through his studies of both STEM and creative subjects, Cyril has had the opportunity to develop the type of deeper thinking and analytical skills that will no doubt serve him very well, no matter what path he chooses to take from here. So congratulations to Cyril on a very well-deserved achievement.
Thank you, Minister, and congratulations, Cyril. We have a tradition at each year's merit ceremony where we invite one student to speak on behalf of the SACE students. This invitation is equally extended to boys and girls and to students from each of the Catholic, government and independent schools sector. This year we've invited Judah Tan. Judah is studying a double degree of Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Economics Advanced at the University of Adelaide. Please welcome Judah to the podium.
Your Excellency, Minister, distinguished guests, school representatives, family and friends. This morning, I stand here before you all tasked with the great privilege of speaking on behalf of the class of 2018. It is such an honour for me to share this day with an incredibly blessed group of contemporaries whose talents and achievements are being recognised and congratulated at today's merit ceremony. I want to begin by giving a heartfelt congratulation to the class of 2018. It has not been an easy journey to achieve our merits. We've had to struggle with our deficiencies, grapple with the syllabus, and fight our constant lack of sleep. In those times, we could have easily accepted less and accepted mediocrity, but I'm glad we didn't. Every tree is known by his or her fruits. And I'm glad the fruits of our academic career are ones of perseverance, hard work and diligence. Today is the day that those unseen labours are finally rewarded, so enjoy it. Looking around, I see a lot of parents and guardians sharing our joy today. Not only is it such an honour and privilege for them to share this moment of celebration with us, but their constant support and steadfast guidance all these years have been one of our greatest blessings. To our parents, you are the most important people in our lives. We owe so much to you. You have trained us up as children in the way that we should go, so that now as we grow into adults, we will not forget nor depart from the values that are most important in life. For all these things and for so much more, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I also want to thank our teachers who have guided us on our journey. We may have been blessed with an aptitude for learning at birth, but that only took us so far. It's our teachers who have unearthed, guided, and refined the rest of our potential. To our teachers, as much as these awards are for us, they are for you too, because we truly wouldn't be here receiving these awards without your help. Thank you for impacting us so deeply, because the skills and passion you have imparted upon us will stay with us for the rest of our lives. And finally, on behalf of all my peers, I want to sincerely thank the SACE Board for giving us a world-class education. I do not say this lightly, because coming back from the villages of Nepal, India and Malaysia 14 days ago, I've realised that we all here are truly in the privileged few. Thank you also to SACE for giving us subjects like the research project, geography, and history, which have taught me personally the vast physical and spiritual plights of people all across this world. These subjects have shown me how privileged I am, and they have engendered a passion and purpose within me to live less for selfish advancement and more for my neighbours. Therefore, I would like to leave you with the words of the great Christian writer and philosopher Paul the Apostle. Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. I look around and I see all of my peers with bright young minds. We've achieved outstandingly in each of our individual educational journeys, but don't forget that we're global citizens too. Each of us has a unique capability to change the world, provided we think of others. Thank you.
Thank you, Judah. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments, I'll ask everyone to stand for the departure of the official party. The Governor of South Australia Commendation recipients, if you will follow the official party to the formal photograph area, please. We ask the students who are receiving 1 subject merit to make their way to their learning area marquees. And we ask students who are receiving 5, 4, 3 and 2 subject merits to remain in this marquee for the presentation of your certificates. Thank you all for being here this morning to share in celebrating the successes of our students in their SACE studies. May I now please ask everyone to stand for the departure of the official party. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are reseating for the next stage of the Merit Awards ceremony. In this area will be the award ceremony for 5, 4, 3 and 2 subject merits. The students receiving 1 subject merit are now moving to their designated marquees. May I ask now that the students receiving 5, 4, 3 and 2 subject merits remain in your seats. But we do invite the parents of these students who are receiving subject merits to feel free to take some seats closer to the stage. Thank you.
I think Anne was supposed to be on the stage, but we lost her.
That's all right, I'll do that.
Yeah, we could look at that. Okay, that's all the show.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pleased now to welcome you all to the presentation of the multiple subject merits here this morning. In a few moments, we'll be introducing the students who have received 5, 4, 3 subject merits. And following these 2 groups of outstanding achievements, we'll have a brief interlude where we then reset for those students receiving 2 subject merits. I ask that you remain in your seats until the other students have moved on. It is now my great pleasure to ask Professor Martin Westwell, Chief Executive of the SACE Board of South Australia, to present the students to Ms Jane Danvers, the presiding member of the SACE Board. Please welcome Professor Martin Westwell.
Thank you, Ms Ronan. I'm pleased to now introduce the student who has achieved merit in 5 SACE subjects. Ms Danvers, I am pleased to introduce Ashwini Ravindran, the Chemistry, Legal Studies, Modern History, Mathematical Methods and English Literary Studies. Please congratulate Ashwini. I am now pleased to introduce the students who have achieved merits in 4 SACE subjects. Please reserve your applause until all the students have been introduced. Ms Danvers, I'm pleased to introduce Carla Evangelista with Biology, Chemistry, Integrated Learning A and Research Project B merits. Susie Elise Greco has merits in Geography, Mathematical Methods, Specialist Maths and Physics. Alexandra Johnson has merits in Chemistry, English Literary Studies, Mathematical Methods and Physics. Jessie Georgia Kennedy has achieved merits in Chemistry, Mathematical Methods, Physics and Research Project B. Domenico Perotta with merits in Accounting, Chemistry, English and Mathematical Methods. Emma Grace Salerno has achieved merits in Drama, English, General Mathematics and Psychology. Sophie Madeleine Zabo, Chemistry, French Continuous, Mathematical Methods and Religion Studies merits. Judah returns, Judah Tan, with Geography, Mathematical Methods, Physics and Research Project B. Xin Yu has merits in Chemistry, English as an Additional Language, Specialist Mathematics and Physics. And the final student with 4 merits is Charlotte Zhang. Charlotte has merits in Chinese Continuous, Solo Performance, Mathematical Methods and Specialist Mathematics. Please join me in congratulating all of our students who received 4 merits. I'll now introduce the students who have achieved merits in 3 of our SACE subjects. Again, please, we ask that you reserve your applause until all the students have been introduced. Ms Danvers, I'm pleased to introduce Ravisha Sandali Abakun Mundiayan Selj. How did I go? General Mathematics, Research Project B, and Sinhala Continuous. Charlotte Grace Allen has merits in agricultural production, agricultural systems, and English. Bhavitharam Bhaskaran has merits in biology, chemistry, and research project B. Madison Elizabeth Blight, with merits in health, Research Project B, and workplace practices. Ingrid Elizabeth Coram has merits in English Literary Studies, Economics, and Legal Studies. Georgie Rose Dyche has merits in Biology, Chemistry, and General Mathematics. Atmaj Shivam Dasandi has merits in Chemistry, General Mathematics, and Physics. And Pia Manuela De Luca with merits in Biology, English Literary Studies, and Psychology. Lucy Eaton has merits with Biology, English, and Italian Continuous. Shania Jade Fells with merits in Integrated Learning A, Essential Mathematics, and Research Project B. Dion Anesti Guskos has merits in Accounting, Chemistry, and English Literary Studies. And Riley Jack Groom, Mathematical Methods, Specialist Mathematics, and Physics merits. C.S. Jane has merits in Biology, Chemistry, and Psychology. Maya Alessandra Catt with merits in Biology, Chemistry, and General Mathematics. Amy Charlotte Lancaster. Amy has merits in English Literary Studies, Modern History, and Research Project B. Lucy Last has merits in English, General Mathematics, and Physical Education. And Long Cheng Lai has merits in Accounting, English, and Mathematical Methods. Sheridan Ling. Sheridan has merits in Biology, Mathematical Methods, and Specialist Maths. Alison Judith Lloyd has merits in English, Research Project B, and Visual Arts Art. Jackson Andrew Mickley. Jackson has merits in Mathematical Methods, Specialist Mathematics, and Physics. Jack Benjamin Overhaul has merits in Composing and Arranging, Musical Styles, and Musicianship. Jennifer Pham has merits in Biology, Mathematical Methods, and Physics. Cyril Sargi, of course, has a merit in English Literary Studies, but also Integrated Learning A and Psychology. Elizabeth Stewart has merits in Chemistry, English, and Mathematical Methods. And Mansa Sukeja has merits in Biology, Chemistry, and Psychology. Anthony Tew. Anthony has merits in Biology, Chemistry, and Physics. And Athena Helena Europa has merits in biology, mathematical methods, and physics. Anthea Yu has merits in chemistry, English literary studies, and legal studies. And Annie Yu celebrates merits in mathematical methods, specialist in mathematics, and physics. Please join with me in congratulating all of the students who have received 3 subject merits. So we now ask those students and their guests who have just received their subject merits to take leave if you wish and visit other parts of the grounds and enjoy the hospitality of Government House. And I'd like to invite parents and guests of students who will receive 2 subject merits to come into the seating areas that are closer to the stage. Thank you. There's always one. It's disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Ladies and gentlemen, just making sure we get some of the photos right with the right certificates. I'm pleased to now introduce the students who have achieved subject merits in 2 SACE subjects. Again, may I ask you to reserve your applause until the students have been introduced. Ms. Danvers, I'm pleased to introduce Jakaya Ahmed, who's received merits in biology and chemistry. Chelsea Victoria Albanese has received merits in biology and research project B. And Ella Beth Anderson has received merits in biology and English. Sarah Atay Ashtiani has received merits in biology and psychology. Thomas Basso, English and Integrated Learning A merits. And Jake Paul Lawrence Bastian has achieved merits in biology and research project B. Daniel Rafael Belperio has received merits in physics and research project B. And John Bian has received merits in English and research project B. Lillian Jane Bills with merits in research project B and visual arts art. Emma Bleeby has merits in drama and English literary studies. And Heidi Louise Bowditch, she has merits in health and research project B. Caitlin Bugadia has merits in English and general mathematics. And Abby Charlotte Bullock has merits in health and research project B. Isaac, what have you done? Isaac Burnett with merits in English and geography. And Isabella Candeloro, she has merits in research project B and society and culture. Sojas Chanana has merits in English and legal studies. And Harry Douglas Cook with merits in accounting and business and enterprise. William Arthur Cowling has achieved merits in biology and mathematical methods. And Daniel Hayward Cropley, congratulations on merits in English literary studies and psychology. Eliza Jane Day. Eliza has merits in English and physical education. Zali de Pazol has merits in business and enterprise and English. Amelia Dalik. Amelia has merits in religion studies and research project B. Ella Destasio has earned merits in mathematical methods and visual arts art. Svetlana Diaz with merits in solo performance and music individual study. Mylene Doe. Mylene has merits in food and hospitality and religion studies. Nikolai Oleg Dobrovolsky has merits in cross-disciplinary studies and research project B. Oliver Albert Douglas has merits in modern history and psychology. Zara Fenton has achieved merits in English and legal studies. Kate Elise Formston is here with her merits with business and enterprise and psychology. Connor Murig Fife has merits in Biology and Research Project B. Namrata Gorde has merits in General Mathematics and Nutrition. Claire Gilbert celebrates merits in Religion Studies and Workplace Practices. Yash Giri has merits in Mathematical Methods and Research Project B. And Emily Jane Glode has merits in English and Workplace Practices. Rachel Nicole Golder celebrates merits in Creative Arts and Psychology. Zach Thomas Grant. Zach's achieved merits in Australian and International Politics and Economics. And Sky Peter Hartman Kearns. Sky has merits in Psychology and Visual Arts Art. And Noshin Nusaiba Hassan has merits in Psychology and Research Project B. Benjamin Hurd celebrates merits in Mathematical Methods and Specialist Maths. And congratulations to Tobias John Sinclair Heathersay. Tobias has merits in English and Visual Arts Design. And Syed Mohammed Jawadi celebrates merits in Health and Religion Studies. And Leah Joseph has merits in Biology and English. Isabella Calionis has merits in Child Studies and Research Project B. John Calavas has merits in Biology and Chemistry. Adita A.J. Kamath. Adita has merits in Chemistry and English. And Madeline Louise Kelly. Madeline has merits in English, in Health and Research Project B. Sorry, Madeline. Max Kirby has merits in Mathematical Methods and Research Project B. And here's Lillian Lamb. Lillian has merits in English and Research Project B. And Lydia Yizu Lam. Lydia has merits in Chemistry and English. Isabel Wei Yen Lee. Isabel has merits in English and Performance Special Study. Zizin Lai. Zizin has merits in General Mathematics and Psychology. And Austin Lovell is here to celebrate his merits in Integrated Learning A and Media Studies. Rima Madiki is here with her merits in Information Processing and Publishing and Physical Education. And Jinken Max celebrates his merits in Economics and Mathematical Methods. Medina Maolang Zhang has a merits in English and Research Project B. Mitchell Bruce Maros. Mitchell celebrates merits in Business and Enterprise and General Mathematics. Samuel May has achieved merits in General Mathematics and Modern History. And Kira Marie McMahon. Kira has merits in Biology and Physical Education. Noah Miles has merits in Communication Products 2 and Physics. Olivia May Morris. Olivia has merits in English and General Mathematics. And Charlotte Hope Hill Mosley has merits in German Continuers and Research Project B. Catherine Neal. Catherine has merits in Drama and General Mathematics. And Hot Leng Nue has merits in Mathematical Methods and Specialist Mathematics. Louise Claire Ann Palmer joins us. Louise has merits in Creative Arts and Health. And Dennis Palusha with merits in Psychology and Scientific Studies. And Maya Panakahi has merits in English and Legal Studies. Olivia Papanyi has merits in Modern History and Research Project B. Clayton James Parker. Clayton has merits in Mathematical Methods and Physics. Anuradha Party. Anuradha has merits in Chemistry and English Literary Studies. Seren Dulkeith Pereira has merits in Mathematical Methods and Research Project B. Olivia Josephine Pike. Olivia has merits in English and Outdoor Education. Laura Portman celebrates merits in English and Psychology. Comninas Connor Ramos. Comninas has merits in Mathematical Methods and Research Project B. And Mitchell Simon Raw has merits in Mathematical Methods and Specialist Mathematics. And Emma Bonte Richardson has merits in English Literary Studies and Solo Performance. Eliza Russo has merits in Child Studies and English. Patrick Russo. Patrick has achieved merits in English and Integrated Learning A. Isabel Salter. Isabel has merits in English Literary Studies and Psychology. George Savudis has merits in Chemistry and also in Mathematical Methods. Maggie Grace Schubert has merits in Research Project B and Visual Arts Art. Prashansa Singh's here to celebrate her merits in specialist mathematics and physics. Harrison James Strunk has merits in English and general mathematics. And Rajat Sukhija has merits in chemistry and English. We're not leaving till we get a good photo. Yeah, good. Wanbin's son. Wanbin has merits in mathematical methods and specialist mathematics. Caroline Sirianos has merits in health and workplace practices. Jake Tattarelli. Jake's here to celebrate his merits in mathematical methods and physics. Georgia Toom has merits in English and general mathematics. Benjamin Michael Dean Vojvodich has merits in chemistry and physics. And Albert Dubauvu has merits in chemistry and mathematical methods. And Alicia Vu has merits in ensemble performance and physical education. Jared Walter is here to celebrate his merits in business and enterprise and English. And Kelsey Walk has merits in religion studies and research project B. And Angela Julie Wattsdorf has merits in economics and psychology. And George Oscar Shido Wellesby has merits in business and enterprise and English. Eloise Jane Whitford has merits in business and enterprise and research project B. Samuel William Kiffin Wilson has merits in biology and economics. Jessica Marie Wiseman. Jessica has merits in cross-disciplinary studies and health. And Talia Marie Yates is here to celebrate her merits in religion studies and research project B. Hui Wenza has merits in English as an additional language and Japanese beginners. Mingyu Zhao has merits in business and enterprise and research project B. And only last alphabetically, Mufei Edward Zhaozu has merits in chemistry and English as an additional language. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate all of the students who have received 2 subject merits. Thank you all for attending today's ceremony and for helping to make this a very special celebration for young people who have achieved excellence in their SACE. Congratulations everyone and thank you.